Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
What's that?
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson, after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
Whole plain reeks it. That'll wake you up of a fine day, won't it? I do not need awakening. My senses are sharp as steel.
Moving ahead. More for me? No traps, please.
Is this your first time on the Sword Coast, Lae'zel?
Yes. It is much more lively than the Githyanki slates led me to believe.
Just wait till you see Baldur's Gate. You'll never want to leave.
Smoke. Something's burning. Something good here, I hope. What's up for discussion?
He of the unsleeping eyes, grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear. A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
I hear shouting. Someone needs help.
Drow craft armor. No magic left, though. Sun's too bright.
Need to find a way forward.
off me! I think that's it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Blade at the ready. Keeping pace.
Looking ahead. If not over, then through. Can't give up now.
Defender of the people.
Direct me. Most excellent.
Keep your distance, darling. On my way. Defender of the people.
Ignorance breeds madness. Repositioning.
If you insist.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Let's try this way. Take two.
They slaughtered everyone. Mary.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Never a dull moment. Time for some bloody work.
A hero at heart. Keeping pace.
Eager for battle.
Don't be shy. Hey.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
What a day. Let's be quick. Oh, Mary. No.
The pride of the gate. Unleash the legend.
Blacket's will be done. Objective noted.
Wanna dance? Come on, Karlak. Show 'em who you are.
No one stopped me yet.
We can talk when you get me out of here.
Moving in.
got to keep moving.
Quite ready for you. On my way. A word.
Let's march!
Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
At least things have stayed interesting. Come on, open up. Light on my feet.
Put the wind back in my sails.
Something over there.
Sharp as ever.
Let's have a look. Another step forward.
Fresh air. At last. Your boldness is a blessing. I'm in your debt.
Counselor, are you all right?
It takes more than mere fire to break me, Yuva. Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Gauntlet, report to the man and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Counselor.
The rest of you, count the dead. Take word of their sacrifice to this city. And you, I must ask again for your aid. Please, rescue Ravengard from his drow captors. The Council will reward you for your effort. May I trust you'll see it through? Thank you. When the Grand Duke returns to the city, he'll hail his only son, a hero. Go. You should pick up the Drow trail with ease. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Fist, to work.
Shit. You can put distance between you and yesterday, but you'll never leave it fully behind. Father's words. Hard to argue with them. Floric spoke true. I'm a Grand Duke's son.
Not just a Grand Duke. Ravengard has more power and influence than anyone.
Just the one. Yours truly. My father and I were close once upon a time, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate. I can't tell you more. The pact forbids it. My lips are quite literally sealed. He made me an exile. That said, I'm not about to let him suffer at the hands of his captors. I've been asking myself the same question. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast. I know, and you're right. My story is one of two men. The Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And Will Ravengard, a memory of a memory. A man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind. I'm all for it. Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Balduran, stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with Father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance. It's been a badger's age since I've twinkled my toes. A drunk ogre could put on a better show. Tempting. Give it some time. Develop a bond, and maybe I'll show you a move or two.
Need something?
Let me guess. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Best if we just get the subject out of the way now. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow. I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons. It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure. It's less difficult than you might imagine, when you can't remember life without it. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning. You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask? What, besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant? It's nothing to laugh at. Save your questions if that's how you're going to react. No, I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memories suppressed, I can't betray Shah's secrets. And I can't remember much of myself either. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored. Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed.
What's on your mind? We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
Speak. Hey, soldier.
What's inside?
Miri. No. Gods, no, no, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me. She would have survived. If only I'd kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry. What am I gonna do? She's all I had. It's for a sister's wedding. I made a stupid joke about keeping it. We argued about it for hours. Then she took the dowry and left. She said I'd never see her again. She was right. I'm sorry, Mary. I'm so sorry. Please, just go. I need a moment with her.
The pride of the gate. Best foot forward.
Still breathing, despite everything. On my way. Surprised this hay hasn't gone up in flames yet.
How has this hay not gone up in flames?
There's something hidden here, in the hay.
What's hiding here? Time to press ahead.
Something over there.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Anything of use?
Great God, helm. Allow us peace and liberty beyond around. Teach us care when we would be reckless. And so is it done.
Salutations.
All right. What now? How much farther can we go?
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Allow us peace in this world. Teach us certainty.
Have a lot on my mind.
So
And,
it is
well,
spoken.
in it.
So is it done.
At the ready. I want to have a word.
I know this doesn't change anything, but it helps. Thank you. I need some time alone with her. To say goodbye.